We are such an unhappy people. We are such an unhappy game community. You know that? We are so unhappy. You know,
it's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I really want to talk about what's going on with Hero Wars Mobile because, goodness, I do not understand. I don't understand the situation with Hero Wars Mobile. These split events. I got the Rune event on this account. This account is definitely older than 270 days. I don't understand. I understand. Actually, there's three groups. There's a group that isn't part of the split event testing, which I guess is me. I guess I'm part of the non-test group here. And then there's a group that's got accounts older than 270 days, and they get a fairy dust reward box. And accounts that are younger than 270 days get the Rune box. It seems like the Rune box is a pretty good value. The fairy dust one, I understand, is not a great value. I got this one on my main account too. And then we get stuff like this. Like this was shared around. This screenshot was shared around on the Hero Wars Mobile, the GOAT Facebook page. I want to show you guys this this bundle. Check this out. So this individual posted this screenshot earlier this afternoon. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. 30 bottled energy, 10 million gold, 150 soul stones, $20. 30 bottled energy, 150 soul stones, $20. 5 bottled energy, 50 soul stones. So less energy, less soul stones, less gold, less energy, less soul stones, less gold, 10 more euros. I guess this happened to this individual yesterday and today. I don't have these bundles. Like I don't have any bundles on my mobile account. Maybe if I reset. A lot more VIP points. Is that you're buying the VIP points? What, for the event, I guess? There's not an event that's active right now. I get it. Like if mobile had benefits from getting higher level VIP, then sure. All right, I do have some special offers. Not a very good one though. Whatever. What is going on with Hero Wars Mobile? So Sasha, about 2 hours ago, Sasha made a nice little Q&A. You know, why did you do this to us? Why did you pick account age? You know, why did you pick account age to split the events? What group am I in? Does switching servers affect my account age? Why not just let us pick the events that we want? Please don't start new things on weekends. It's frustrating to yell at the void when neither CMs nor devs are available. She answered some questions. I don't feel like these are the right questions to ask. What is going on with Hero Wars Mobile? I think they're trying to make more people happy, right? Because some events are better for older players and some events are better for newer players. I say just have twice as many events. Let's just do twice as many events. Why not? Why not have an event live every single day? Are you afraid of burning people out? Is it difficult to set the events up? Like I don't know. I don't understand how to code a mobile app. I don't understand how to code a game on a phone or a tablet or whatever. So if there are any coders in the community, then please let me know. How difficult is it to run like every Monday, every stinking Monday have a hero event? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hero event. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a resource event. A resource event meaning you get hero skin stones or Titan artifact fragments or hero artifact fragments or any of those, and just rotate them. Two events a week. And then every Sunday have a reward box. One Sunday, the reward box can be artifact coins. The next Sunday, the reward box can be sparks of power. The Sunday after that, the reward box, and we're talking about this right here, the reward box can be the Rune one. The Sunday after that, the reward box can be the fairy dust one. Event every day. Events for everyone. Figglezo says, Nexter's trying to make more people happy and instead manages to make everybody angry. We are such an unhappy people. We are such an unhappy game community. You know that? We are so unhappy. You know, somebody got on to me today. Somebody called me a liar for telling people that I'm giving away skins. And there's a little bit more context than that. But I was like, goodness, people are just unhappy about anything. Need to be part of the Nexter's event planning team. That would be repetitive, but I kind of like it. V-Dog, I get that it would be repetitive, and people would get burnt out. People would be like, oh my God, another event. Are you kidding me? Another event tomorrow. But if people planned out their purchases, if they purchased, and I'm not really convinced that you should, if people planned it out and be like, all right, so I know that like in the next 2 months, there's going to be a Titan Skin Stone event. In the next 2 months, I know that there's going to be one of those events. I really need to work on that aspect of my account. I'm going to save my resources for that, right? And then every now and then you have a week-long event. Summerfest a week long, Spooky Fest a week long, Winterfest a week long, Cyber Week a week long. But then the rest of the year, Monday hero event, Thursday resource event, Sunday, what I would love to do, and check this out. I'm going to show you guys a website that I'm going to steal a lot of ideas from. So whenever I was researching Raid Shadow Legends stuff a little while ago, I came across this guy, Hell Hades, right? Hell Hades is a Raid Shadow Legends content creator. He's got his own website, hellhades.com, Hell Hades.com, right? And right here on the dashboard, there's a countdown timer. I could have the next browser event, and then over on this one, the next mobile event. And it would be like, on Friday the 25th at 2 a.m. UTC, we're expecting this event. And have a countdown timer. And I could put a link to a video. I could put a link to a guide or a forum post or a Discord post or a... And then the entire front page can be just a list of the upcoming events. Like, we know, like, games like Destiny 2 and Overwatch 2 and Apex Legends is another one. Call of Duty, a little bit less so since it just came out, the new Call of Duty. We have a content map for months, right? We know what's coming, or generally. Like, these 3 characters on Apex Legends are going to get new skins in this chapter. Or in this battle pass, or whatever. How cool would it be to know like how long I have to wait? Oh, I need to wait 12 days until the next Guardians of Outland event. I need to wait 1 day and 13 hours until there's another cool free-to-play event to play. Or if you're looking for Amira Soulstones, we know that in 12 days and in 14 hours there's gonna be an Amira Soulstone event. How awesome would that be? I'm doing that. I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter. Strongly worded letter to my congressman. Maybe they're onto something though. I've never seen another game that the consumers have so many complaints about how it is run, yet there we are still playing, and many still paying. Yep. With the requirements for making an event every time, they would need more UV and UX designers that would need to. Well, Damola Yusuf, I disagree. 100%, I disagree. I don't know how to code a game on iOS or Android. I don't know. And maybe I'm just way off base here. Somebody said that it wasn't that hard to code. Who said that? Richard said it was pretty easy to code. You wouldn't need to make. You would just make the events. You would spend a month making the events. Couldn't you copy and paste the code for all hero events? For all hero events, can't you just copy and paste the code and then change out the items? Like the reward item would be instead of Amira dolls and Amira Soulstones, it would be like Fafnir dolls and Fafnir Soulstones. Like, it seems like that would be pretty easy to do. And that's half your year right there. That's half your year done in just copy and paste, right? Seems like that's easy. And then all you need to do is come up with, I don't know, 15 events. Like, how many resource events are there that rotate through? You just need to come up with those events and then build them. And then just schedule them. How hard is it to schedule? Like, they're not rebuilding these events every time they launch them. They're not having to rebuild every single hero event. They copy and paste a lot, and we know that because there's stuff left over. There's latent stuff left over in events, and then we call them out on it. You cannot just change the code because they would need to change how it looks because the aesthetics would need to be unique once in a while. They can only do limited copying. I disagree with you. We know. Here, let me find an example here. Well, here we go. So this is one of Loadrunner's screenshots from his Hero Wars calculator. So every event has a banner image like this, and then one of these. Okay, these 2 images, right? The tall banner image and the small one. These 2 images they're right here. See, here's the tall image. You can see it kind of behind my collected here. Here's the tall image right here. Here's the tall image. Oh, there's no one on that one. There you go. There's the tall image. All it is a black screen with a gradient, and it's this image right here. That's all it is. And then this image right here, the small image off to the left, is this image right here. All of this artwork is already done. All of this artwork is already done. There is probably a graphics call line of code that calls for a piece of graphic or a piece of art or whatever, and all you'd have to do is just have a database with all of this, which I bet you that's how they do it already. Tasks are also mostly copy and paste. It seems like every new hero event is exactly the same. Just the The names of the tasks are a little different. They're themed. They're themed around the event a little bit. The name of the event is a little different. But again, you could just do all of that. You could just be like, all right, Lilith event. What would be the names of a Lilith event? What would be the names of the tasks in a Lilith event? You could spend, I could do it in a day. In a day, I could sit down and come up with task name ideas for every single hero in the game. And then you can just borrow those and change them slightly. Like there's AI that does that now. And then you just have the events. You just have them all saved up and then you just put them in there. Maybe I'm asking too much. Am I asking too much? Again, I'm not a coder. I have no idea. No context here. But Treasure of the Valkyries. How long until the next Treasure of the Valkyries event? I would love to get some more, hero artifact stuff. Well, HeroWarsCentral.com says the next Treasure of the Valkyries event comes in 12 days and 14 hours. There you go. That's the next one. When's the next Iris event? Good news. In 1 day and 13 hours, the next Iris event is happening. The counter argument. What's the counter argument to this? Somebody mentioned it already. VDog has the counter argument. Nexter likes to wait so that we use the resources on the current event instead of waiting, planning for the next. Nexters likes to wait so that we use the resources on the current event instead of waiting and planning for the next. And I don't disagree that is a viable strategy. I don't disagree at all. But not everybody knows what all the events are, right? The average new player has no idea what a Treasure of the Valkyries event is. The average new player has no idea what a Guardians of Outland event is, or Foundations of Power, or, whatever. So they'll still capture some of that, like the unknown spender or whatever you want to title those players. I don't know. That's a step into the psychology of buying decisions that maybe I'm not equipped to have a discussion about. Maybe the laydown of workers is affecting them. Oh yeah, absolutely. But again, I'm not a coder, but I could in a single day I could come up with task names for every hero event. In a single day, another day, day 2, I could come up with task lists. Names for task lists for every other resource event, every hero skinstone event, every Titan artifact event. I could come up with naming conventions. Hell, most of those events are already in the game. We already have most of those events. Now I'm all flustered. Ah. The 6th anniversary event. The 6th anniversary event that we had a couple of weeks ago. Just change the artwork. Just change the artwork and a little bit of the dialogue. 7th anniversary event. Boom. How many times have we had a Secrets of the Dungeon? How many times? How many times have we had I don't know. You guys get the point, though. The only counter would be players holding on to their resources, but I would assume you would have a steady stream of resource usages depending on the user's choices. I'm like Smog with my Emerald. Yeah, and again, Tyler F., I don't really want to dip my toe into psychology of buying decisions because that's not a strong suit. Like, I don't know. I don't know how people think. I can guess how I would think. Like, if everybody thought the same way that I did, I would know, be like, oh, you know what? I can take a look at, let's take a look at my Facebook account, for example. Like, I go into artifacts here, and I'd be like, boom, 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 boom. Look at all these heroes that have 100 artifacts that are absolute star. And I'm not trying to show off. I've just been playing a long time, guys. It's like, look at all these heroes that have absolute star and, level 100 artifacts. A good chunk of them. But at the same time, I am like, I go to Zhu here, and Zhu, I need skin stones. Oh man, he's my 3rd strongest hero. Isaac, he's maxed. Aurora, I need a bunch of skin stones still. 5th strongest hero. Sebastian, I think I'm fine with him. Martha needs a ton still. Faceless needs a ton still. I want to level up Nebula. I've got maxed Chorus. I need a lot of skin stones for my Helios. So I would go deep. I would go deep into the skin stone events. Like I would save my resources for skin stone events. And I would max them out every time. I don't know, guys. I don't know. If it were me, if I were the head of events with Hero Wars, I would get my team together and be like, all right, guys, we got to schedule the next year. We're going to schedule the next year. All right, we're going to schedule the next year, and we're going to do all of it in the next 2 months. All right, we're going to sit down over the next 2 months. We're going to schedule out all 52 weeks worth of events. Every Monday we'll have a hero event. Every Thursday we'll have a resource event. Every Sunday we'll have a reward box event. We're going to schedule them out. That's the start. Choosing the hero. Alphabetical order. Go by hero release order. Whatever hero order you want to go with. Schedule that out. right? And then go through and schedule out all the resource events. However many there are, 10 or 12, and just rotate them. Just rotate them through. One, and then the next, and then the next, okay? And then same thing on the Sunday things, just get them in there and then go back and then rework the code on each one. I have a team working on hero events. I have a team working on resource events. I got a team working on reward box events. And every now and then there's a new thing that gets released. A new hero gets released. So that would be the hero event for that week. Every Winterfest, the new hero is added to the game. So that week, that would be the hero event for that week. Simple. You know, every now and then there's a week-long event. And usually the week-long events have something like a reworked hero or whatever. Just add those in, right? So within the first month or two of the year, I would have the entire year's worth of stuff scheduled. And then from then on, I'm sure they already do this. But why are they caught flat-footed all the time then with these events? Be like, oh, we had to push Cyber Week back to the 26th. Why? Robert, I don't disagree. A $10 million a month company, I'm sure that they do this already. I'm sure that they do. But why not? Maybe they don't want the events. I don't know.